Hello, my name is Emma White, and today we will talk about 5 important settings in Photoshop for web designers. When you will open Photoshop after install, it will probably look like this. I advise you to go to Window, Workspace and choose the Typography. This panel will appear. I usually close Paragraph Style with double click. You will see Panel Layers, Panel Character, where you work with types, and Toolbar. Press Ctrl K to go to General Options, go to Units and Rules and choose Pixels, as we are working in web. Then we create new file. Pay attention to units, it must be pixels. Resolution must be 72 pixels per inch, color RGB and 8-bit. It's enough. Check Auto Select, choose Layer and check Show Transform Control. That's all with settings. Now about objects in Photoshop for Web Designer. More often we use Rectangle tool. Choose it, drag out to the size you need, choose the color. Also have Rounded Rectangle tool. Here you can choose needed radius. You can edit the side of any object proportionally. Select the object and change its size with Shift Kept. It can be useful, for example, when you work with icons and don't need to change its proportions. For copying, use Alt, Kept, select the object and drag and drop it to another place. You don't need to press Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V or go to Edit. You can edit layer settings by double-clicking on the layer to make some things in Photoshop like buttons or something else. For example, add drop shadow and edit its opacity, distance, size and so on. But don't overdo it. Don't use many of these effects at the same time. You can also set auto glow, pattern overlay, gradient overlay, color overlay, setting, inner glow and so on. With these settings you can make a good button. Now try to make a button in 3 states: normal, on hover and on click. Create a new file 400 pixels width and 300 pixels high. Choose Rounded Rectangle tool. Set radius, for example 5 pixels. Set the color of your button. Choose Type tool and type the text on the button. Choose the font, edit the size and the color. Choose Move tool and align the text in the button. You can select the text and with Shift Kept select the button and then click on this icon. Add some inner shadow in the layer settings. Now choose Normal Blend mode. Change the angle of the shadow, change size, distance and opacity. Now button looks like this. Choose the layers of the button and press Ctrl G to group them, then name this group. That's all for today. Watch my new videos and write in comments what have you learned new from this lesson.